Now, there's no question that I'm a man who wears many hats. Not all of them fit well, but can you believe I got my head shaved during this quarantine? That is the most amazing thing. Hey, thanks, you know who you are, for shaving my head. Don't tell anybody because we were supposed to be under a quarantine. Anyways, here's some hats. So as I'm reflecting on my past and obviously my future, going through my old hats, I found one that belonged to one of my fallen comrades, one of my best buddies in the world, Uncle Alcohol. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Uncle. Great guy. You know, like, I got an Uncle Ken, I got an Uncle Dennis, I got an Uncle Gino. But Uncle Alcohol, well, he was the man. He was the best. And one day we had a family reunion and we filmed it all. And then we posted it on YouTube. You know, I remember the first time that he showed up wearing this hat, I said, "Uncle, you kidding, buddy? This is a music video. It's not a Clint Eastwood Western." But he had to wear it. And you know what? Antidepressants thought he looked pretty darn cute that day.
At times in life when things go wrong, we all need somebody to lean on. And family's the one thing that's always there. Your family will always care. Oh, family should always care. Hey, Uncle Alcohol, is antidepressants hanging somewhere around? 'Cause you two bring me up when I'm down. Hey, Uncle Alcohol, it's tragic to hear about your cousin Cocaine. Can't get him out of my brain these days. Hey, Uncle Alcohol, Mama marijuana is staying at my place in town, 'cause her joint burned to the ground. Hey, Uncle Alcohol, have you seen my sister's cigarettes today? 'Cause she's still smoking hot, you might say.
Kyley Styles. Here's another one of these. Let's try the trick. Fold it up. Just a little. Get that curve going. Ooh, gross. Hey, can I come see your band? No, that's horrible. There is a certain spot on every head where every hat should fit. You know, it's like on any given day, the nerdiest guy can get the hottest girl. On any given day, depending on your hair to head ratio and your brains to hair ratio, you can fit any given hat on your head and make it look good. That one, I can't.
Well, I went to work for her that summer. Two teenage kids who far from home. She was a lonely widow woman, hell-bent to make it on her own. We were 1,000 miles from nowhere, wheat fields as far as I could see, both needing something from each other, not knowing yet what that might be. Till she came to me one evening, hot cup of coffee and a smile, in a dress that I was certain she hadn't worn in quite a while. There was a difference in her laughter, there was a softness in her eyes. On the air there was a hunger, even a boy to recognize. She had a need to feel the thunder, to chase the lightning from the sky, to watch the storm with all its wonder. had a right to heat her passion, like a comet burning bright, rushing headlong in the wind. Our only dreams have been burning both ends of the night. That summer wind was all around me, nothing between us but the night. And I told her that I'd never. She softly whispered, that's alright. And then I watched her hands of leather turn to velvet in a touch. There's never been another summer where I have ever learned so much. She had a need to feel the thunder, chase the lightning from the sky, to watch the storm with all its wonder, raging in each other's eyes. She had a right to heat her passion, like a comet burning bright, rushing headlong in the wind. Our only dreams have been burning both ends of the night. I often think about that summer, the sweat, the moonlight, and the lace. And I have rarely held another when I haven't seen her face. And every time I pass her, we feel and watch her dancing with the wind. Oh, I know it isn't real, I just can't help but feel her hungry arms again.
Here's a beauty of a hat. There was this girl that I went to junior high with. Her name was Nicole, and she knows just how far back my musical talent extends because she was right next to me playing trumpet in the band for 3 years in junior high. So later on in life, she started to become a really big fan of Satori Life, and I can't blame her because we were good. So she made me this hat, little graffiti. It says Satori in all its glory. And boy, did I ever get this one used up. It's a little bit dirty. I like the mesh. Still fits well. I'm gonna put this in the hats that I love and I'll never get rid of pile. Welcome, Betsy, come on into the world, going nowhere again. You think your looks, your charm, your glow will get you where you wanna go. Laziness ain't worth a damn unless it's followed up by yam. This party life, this booze, these joints, followed up by disappointment. You take that halo from off of your head, 'cause you're not Jesus. Yeah, that's what she said, and she's amazing. She's crazy, 'cause I'll be famous and she'll be dead. Okay, this one's taken some damage over the years, but I do recall wearing this hat on a few little tours through British Columbia. Maybe Rockaganza? Have to look through some old video and find out, but actually this might have been the hat that I was wearing the day that I floated down the river. Now this is a legendary story in our circles, but one day, Kyley Styles went floating on the river with his band. Oh, that's a text message from my mom. It's probably time to eat. Anyways, so there we were on the river, and I thought to myself, this river must go in a circle, right? Because all these people are just getting on the river. How are we going to get off and go to our show? It must go in a circle, right? Well, no, it didn't. Much like life, it didn't go in a circle. Because if you thought this quarantine was bad, try being trapped in the middle of a river when it's too late to get off. It's so late. So what happened? I found a guy who said, hey, come here. And I said, reach farther. So he got me off the river, and then I had no freaking idea where I was, not even the slightest of a clue. Somewhere in BC. So he said, so where you going? And I was like, I don't know, no cell phone power, no nothing. Clothes soaking wet. I'm sitting there with a big like alligator floaty. And I'm like, can I take my floaty too? Can you maybe drive me around and see if I can find my friends? Wow, for like an hour, we drove around, and I didn't know where I was. You know what? He's like, turn here, turn here. I'm like, sure, give it a shot. No, not even a prayer, not a hope in hell. I can't even remember how. Somehow I hooked up with my bandmates. They found me. They came and got me, and I'm alive today. Thank God, so that I can live through this quarantine. If I'd have died on the river that day, man, I probably never would have wrote First Day of 10 Days.
Oh, on the first hot weekend of May, I'm headed out to the lake. Sweet Vermeer is calling my name. Now I'm coming now is all I can say. Oh, on the third warm weekend in June, I'll grab my sixth string and sing a girl a tune. Private serenades for her in the moon. I guess I'm having both on top of me soon. This summer won't be a bummer if I can get a Hummer. Drive to wherever a guy could find water, where the sky's always hotter and somebody's daughter is wearing a white skirt so tight it's like she might flirt or hurt me tonight. But hey, either way, the future looks bright. On the very first day of July, I'll have my Canada flag flying high. And now there's nothing but the sun in the sky. I guess I'm having so much fun I could die, I could die. In August is the dog days they say, but I'm not tired, I'm wired, I wanna play. Some bikini girls are looking my way. Now coming now is all I can say. Oh, this summer won't be a bummer if I can get a Hummer. Drive to wherever a guy could find water. The sky's always hotter and somebody's daughter is wearing a white skirt so tight it's like she might flirt or hurt me tonight. Oh, she might flirt or hurt me tonight. When it comes to September, we'll have to remember fun in the sun before skies dismember, and rain on the colder ghost of October. It's tragic, I'm sober, the magic, it's over. But next summer won't be a bummer if I can get a Hummer and drive to wherever a guy could find water, where the sky's always hotter and somebody's daughter is wearing a white skirt so tight it's like she might flirt or hurt me tonight. Oh, she might flirt or hurt me tonight.
Here's a beaut. I remember the exact day that I wore this at a gig. It was February, and it was 2008, and we were in Fernie, BC, and I had just Did I buy this? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, I think I bought it. Maybe someone gave it to me. But I did love the way that this hat fit. Maybe not so much anymore. But there was a couple things you could do with this. You could do the old backwards. Do the old kind of side, right? But that night in Fernie, BC, the cops showed up while we were playing our song, Don't Talk to Police. And here I was thinking they were after me for another speeding ticket. No, they were after my bandmate because something happened the night before. And then they came and dragged him off the stage. So that was the last time I wore this. We'll call this an unlucky hat. However, oh boy, that party in Fernie, BC, when all my friends got shipped off to jail, we found a party in Fernie, and it was February, so still ski season. And this was back when you could actually like still talk and hang out with people, because there was literally about 1,000 people at this party. No joke. I think it was just somebody's backyard. Looked more like a Project X scenario. There were people snowboarding off the roof. There were people doing like illegal drugs and stuff. There wasn't many waters being passed around, let's put it that way. Crazy night. So what did I do? I went to 7-Eleven, got myself a chili cheese hot dog, and went to the party and sat and watched the fun. Did I puke up that chili cheese hot dog later that night? Maybe. Don't believe what people tell you.
Everything's gonna be all down to the corner to call collect. Your mother wants to know, are you happy yet? Waiting for someone to come along and find you. Going out at night looking for distraction. Sleeping through the day, there's no redemption. Waiting for someone to come along and find you. Well, at least you're breathing. At least you're alive. As long as you're dreaming, everything's gonna be alright. Well, everything's gonna be alright. Well, I'm alright. I tell myself twice in the mirror before I can go to sleep at night. I need a lullaby. I need some time. I need to get a dime back from my guy. I'm alright. I tell myself twice in the mirror before I can go to sleep at night. I need a lullaby. I need some time. I need to get a dime back. Well, at least you're breathing. At least we're alive. As long as I'm dreaming, everything's gonna be all. Everything's gonna be all right.
What does this say? B is for bacon. How's this one fitting? Oh, marvelous. Ooh, I always did like this hat. This was nice. This was personalized because only my truest of oldest friends know that I was in a band with my brother when I was 14, and we were called Bacon. And our hit song was It's All About Bacon. And we had another song called The French Toast Incident. Turns out we were just hungry because we broke up and went our separate ways. And, we eat again. Anyways, this is a great hat. Ooh, even better. Not bad, Styles. Not bad.
So I've got me in your garden now. Sad smile for the sea. And all the flowers that we planted down are taken by the weeds. But in my lifetime, they still
Look at this beauty. See if you can read that. K Tops is what it says. K Tops, that's my nickname. If you ever heard me on the radio, I didn't go by Kyley. I went by K Tops. Cool hat. My sister got this made for me. Love it. We got a bit of a fedora connection, me and my sister.
Can you see it? The warm sun, it's in the sky. The better weather has come, you're waving me goodbye. Can you feel it? The wind of change surrounds you. It's just me spinning my wheels too much around you. I gotta do what it takes to hit the brakes, for God's sakes. For God's sakes. 'Cause I'm tired of hurting. You're sick of flirting with disaster. Close the curtain faster. Close the curtain. Well, with the kind of mood that she's in, looks like the change of season. Can you see it? The green grass is growing. Here are those different results than what our love was showing. Can you see it? There's promise in the air now. 'Cause everything's so much cleaner after tear down. The good times are gone, but the memories live on. And on and on and on and on and on. 'Cause I'm tired of hurting. You're sick of flirting with disaster. Close the curtain faster. Close the curtain any faster. Will I be part of your ever after? Am I in the past, or will your life be filled with laughter? If we wrote another chapter, yeah, we're flirting with certain disaster. Cause I'm tired of hurting. You're sick of flirting with disaster. Close the curtain faster. Close the curtain, could ya? Oh, I'm tired of hurting, yeah. You're sick of flirting with disaster. Close the curtain faster. Close the curtain.
That's right. Back before Arizona Coyotes, it was the Phoenix Coyotes. The Phoenix Coyotes. And I remember wearing this hat all through high school. Still fits like a glove. Love it. Love it. That was back when the Coyotes actually had some stank on them. A couple of great players like, Jeremy Roenick, Keith Tkachuk. Now we got Keith's son Matt here in Calgary. And I just love watching him because he's like a Keith Jr. But yeah, they had a great line. And then like Shane Doan, one of my favorite players of all time. Gotta love it. One time I actually met Wayne Gretzky at a Phoenix Coyotes Calgary Flames game because we were sitting in the stands next to this guy and he's like, yo, Darcy Hordachuk is the best Coyote. And I'm like, Darcy who? What? Because I was playing like NHL like 2000 and I didn't notice this name, Darcy Hordachuk. But it was like Darcy Hordachuk's cousin. And then he's like, yo, I could probably get you in the back. And I'm like, what? You're going to get me like in the back where like all the people sweat and shower and stuff? And he's like, well, yeah, not like the shower, sweat, but I can get you like in the hallway. And I'm like, cool, bro. I'm going to find you after the game. Well, sure enough, he disappeared. And I was like, I was going to meet Shane Doan. Then, boy, the luckiest thing ever, I went to go take a little pee. And then I came outside and there he was. in the line waiting to go downstairs into like the super secret Calgary Flames area. So I was like, bro, remember me? And then he's like, no, who are you? I'm like, buddy, you just talked to me like 10 minutes ago. You told me you'd get me down here. He's like, you sure that was me? Yeah, it was you. But he got me down there. And that was the night that I met Wayne Gretzky. Now, my personal opinion of Gretzky? Great player. But, I mean, is holding your pizza in your hand more important than signing my nipple? Obviously it was, because he didn't even take the pen. Smart guy. Smart guy. The night I met Wayne Gretzky, the great one.
Come inside. Let me see the madness that you hide. Oh, is the world alright? And come what may, well, I know when we've seen better days. Oh, and what comes won't stay. I think it's kinda strange where we've been and where we'll go. Oh, and it's really got to change, but I hope you all enjoy the show. Well, I'm on your side. This temporary sadness will decide. Ooh, you've lost your pride. Now hold your hand. I'll lift you off the ground when you can't stand. Ooh, and nothing's like you planned. Yeah, well, I think it's kinda strange where we've been and where we'll go. And it's really got to change, but I hope you all enjoy the show.
Here we go. Now we're talking. Ooh, DC. I remember picking up a couple of these hats for cheap on my way to Cranbrook, BC. There's this little gas station. Right off the turn off, what is it, the Crow's Nest Pass? And it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm going to put that in the It Fits pile.